How's it going, Delmarva? Thank you for tuning in. This is Chief Meteorologist Hunter out in the TV Delmarva Weather Center. Let's have a look at the rest of the afternoon and evening forecast. Things get a little bit complicated now as we're heading in towards the evening hours because dealing with a little bit of some thunderstorms across the northern tier of the peninsula this morning is hindering a little bit for the development for the afternoon because of the added clouds. But we are starting to see a little bit of some sunshine here and there, though. But it looks like the severe threat is pushing more towards the southern portions of the shore, as we could be looking at some of those storms could be on the strong to severe side. But looking at highs still topping out in the 90s as we're looking at some really breezy conditions from the southwest at 20 to 30 miles an hour. As we're heading in towards the overnight hours, we will be looking at mostly cloudy skies. Chance for some scattered thunderstorms in the region with some breezy conditions. Overnight lows 68 to 72 degrees with our winds from the west at 5 to 15 miles an hour. Let's have a look at futurecast for the rest of the overnight hours into the day on Friday as we're heading in towards later on this evening at around 8 o'clock. You can see temperatures are still in the upper 80s to about 90 degrees though, but later on in the night we will be watching for some showers and even some embedded thunderstorms developing later on in the night as we're going to be getting a little bit of some influence from the remnants of Tropical Storm Arthur that was down in the Gulf. Temperatures in the 70s as we're heading in towards the morning hours tomorrow. I'm going to be looking at more moisture right along the frontal boundaries. Temperatures will be in the 70s, and then we're going to be looking at some rain showers throughout the day tomorrow by the afternoon hours. We still got some rain showers in the area, but we start to see the backside of that frontal boundary start to move through in the evening, and we should be looking at the skies beginning to clear out. Temperatures in the 70s, and then heading in towards your Saturday morning, we're going to be looking at a fairly nice start with temperatures in the 60s with a lot of sunshine. Here is a look at the Friday forecast for tomorrow. We got rounds of showers on a mostly cloudy skies. Highs are going to be probably staying on the lower end of the scale in the lower 80s with our winds from the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then heading in towards tomorrow night, decreasing clouds becoming mostly clear throughout the night. Going to be some comfortable overnight lows of 62 to 65 with our winds from the west at about 5 miles an hour. Let's have a look at the extended outlook. We're going to be looking at a nice weekend overall. Highs in the mid 80s by your Saturday to climbing up in the upper 80s by Sunday with a chance of some rain during the late overnight hours. We're going to be watching for some scattered thunderstorms as we're heading in towards your Monday. And then in the middle of next week, we're kind of just staying in the mid and upper 80s, which is around average on a partly sunny skies.